Today is the 23rd day of December. Time is 9 o'clock. The Board of Commissioners is in session to conduct its weekly open business meeting. Commissioner Daly and myself are present. Commissioner Davidson is absent. We also have with us
Bob Carney, Operations.
John Blake, Paramedics.
Judd Rozier, Ada County Sheriff's Office.
Bob Perkins, Ada County Procurement.
Richard Beck, Development Services.
Elizabeth Duncan, Communications.
Real IT guy.
Heath reporting with the clerk's office.
Okay, are there any changes to the agenda, Madam Clerk?
They're not.
Okay, well, we will start the meeting off with the proclamation. I've asked Commissioner Daly to read the proclamation.
Okay, I think this is an important one because I like history, and so this is a historical one. The Board of Commissioners, Ada County, State of Idaho, to designate the week of December 22nd, 2025 as Ada County Week. Whereas 161 years ago, on December 22nd, 1864, Ada County was established as a county and named after Ada Riggs, the daughter of Territorial Governor H.C. Riggs. And whereas Ada County is now Idaho's center of commerce, industry, and the most populous county in the state, with a population of more than 544,000 people. Whereas we are proud, we didn't even have that many people in the whole state in 1864, or territory. We are proud to honor and recognize the achievements of all current and former Ada County leaders who work to cultivate and sustain the values of the former territory's founders who respected the region's rich agriculture and pioneering heritage. And whereas Ada County is home to 6 distinct municipalities that combine create a vibrant, eclectic mix of rural and urban communities whose residents support the many resources that we all enjoy. And whereas projects like the soon-to-be-open 43-acre park at Expo, Idaho, and a new facility for Boise's new professional soccer team, Athletic Club Boise, would not have happened without the robust support of our community members who embrace with enthusiasm our vibrant outdoor spaces and the way these spaces are used and protected to benefit the entire community. And whereas the Board of Ada County Commissioners encourages newcomers and those who have lived here for generations to read and learn about the county you now call home on our website. Now therefore the Board of Commissioners, Ada County Commissioners, Boise, Idaho, do hereby proclaim the week of December 22nd, 2025 as Ada County Week.
Excellent. Well, I accept the motion to adopt the resolution.
I move that
Proclamation.
I move that we accept the proclamation as read to designate Ada County Week as December 22nd, 2025.
Okay, I second the motion. Any further discussion? Well, thank you for that. I think it is notable. And all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We'll take a picture later. Okay, we do have some unfinished business. I would accept the motion to remove some unfinished business from the table.
I move that we remove the unfinished business from the table for consideration.
Second the motion. And all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Well, the first item is final ranking and award of RFP 26014, Ada County landfill scrubber purchase. Go ahead.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioner. Before you this morning, we do have a couple items under unfinished business. The first of which is what you just indicated. It's the final ranking and award of RFP 26014, the Ada County landfill scrubber media purchase for fiscal year 2026. And the evaluation team has completed the evaluation of the proposals for this project and would like to submit this recommendation letter for your consideration.
Could you read the letter?
I'd be happy to. A letter dated December 23rd, 2025 to the Board of Ada County Commissioners from Ada County Procurement regarding RFP 26014. Dear members of the Board, the Evaluation Committee has evaluated the responses for RFP 26014. The final ranking of qualified candidates was determined by evaluation scoring. The final rankings in order of evaluation scoring are as follows. Number 1, Clear Technologies LLC, they had a score of 84. Number 2, Carb USA LLC, they had a score of 80.93. Number 3, Intera Global, they have a score of 73.97. And number 4, MV Technologies had a score of 62.51. Clean Harbors and Americam Technology were both found to be non-responsive. With those in mind, it is a recommendation of the evaluation group to award the contract for RFP 26014 to Clear Technologies LLC as the number 1 ranked proposer.
Okay. Well, I would accept the motion.
I move, Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve RFP 26014 and to Clear Technologies LLC with the highest score and accept the team's evaluation.
Okay, I'll second the motion. Any further discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Yeah, go
just
ahead.
for Bob to clarify again for the public, the process the evaluation team goes through.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Daly, great question and happy to answer that. It's the RFP process is a process where we go through and evaluate each of the proposals that are submitted from interested vendors. They submit their proposal and we have an evaluation team that grades those proposals based on demonstrated competence, qualifications, and also pricing. And so all those factors are taken into consideration when the evaluation committee makes their scoring. And the evaluation scoring is then ranked, and the highest ranked proposer is the one that gets recommended the award. And in this case, it's Clear Technologies LLC.
Okay, so we have a robust process that it considers lots of things, and I just want to make sure the public knew that we don't just ratify things that we think might be useful, but we go through a detailed process to get there.
Yes, we do. Yep, and that process is also outlined in Idaho statute.
Okay, well, I'd accept the motion.
I move to approve the evaluation team's recommendation on RFP 26014 and award it to Clearwater Technologies.
Or Clear Technologies.
Clear Technologies, there's no water in there. Clear Technologies LLC.
Okay, great, thank you.
Okay, I second the motion. Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, you got another one.
Yes, our second item under unfinished business is the award of bid 26009, the Ada County Jail Phase 1 kitchen remodel and site work. And the evaluation team has reviewed the bids received for bid 26009 and would like to submit this recommendation for award letter for your consideration.
Okay, could you read the letter?
You bet. It's a letter dated December 23rd, 2025 to the Board of Ada County Commissioners from Ada County Procurement regarding bid 26009. Dear members of the board, after reviewing the bid submitted for bid 26009, it is a recommendation of the evaluation group to award the contract to Barrier Building Incorporated as the lowest responsive bidder in the amount of $12,620,000.
Okay, any questions? Okay, I'll accept the motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we agree with the evaluation team's recommendation on award bid 26009 and award the bid to Barrier Building Incorporated for $12,620,000.
Okay, I'll second the motion. Any further discussion? This has been a long project to get on the books. And when do you expect construction will start?
That's a good question for our operations director.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Chairman, hopefully once we get the agreement in place with Barrier, then we'll be able to move forward. We've already ordered the tiling components for the canal that needs to be done, and that'll be the very first thing that they jump on. So hopefully first part of the year, once the agreement gets done, we'll give them notice to proceed and we'll jump on the tiling of that canal instead of the critical component with a very tight deadline to get done. And then from there, the rest of the project will start to take shape.
Well, great. Okay.
Mr. Chairman,
go
just as this is one of the projects that we're doing in terms of the jail that needed to be done. And that we've discussed for a long time, so
Yeah, we've discussed for a long time. In fact, we even tried to do a bond issue and it failed by a couple hundred votes, Ben, so we used some of the extra, fund balance that we have to do this project, so we're getting it done. All right, I'd accept the motion.
I think I made the motion, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, did I second the motion? I'll second the motion. Okay, any further discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, thank you,
All right, thanks, Commissioners.
thank you, big project,
Yes, it is.
good. Okay, moving on, we have, a couple of items on development services that was tabled till today. First item up is, application 2025-01512S and 2006-0071DA DM. Okay, Rocky Mountain Companies. Would you like to give us just a little brief update on this one?
Sure, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, good morning. Yeah, we have two unfinished business items. I can highlight them both. They're
Sure.
essentially identical, both planning and zoning applications that you considered at your December 10th public hearing. In each case, you voted to approve, but gave us some more time to prepare final documents. That's what we are pleased to present for your consideration on each of these this morning.
Okay, and, remind us, this was an extension of time on the Rocky Mountain one, correct?
So, Mr. Chairman, yeah, this one was actually a new application. If you recall, this is the property across from the Albertsons at Lake Hazel and 5 Mile. They had a 12-lot
Oh, yeah,
commercial subdivision,
yeah.
so kind of a new approach.
Okay, dividing it up into parcels,
Yep, platted lots. Yep.
platted lots, okay. Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman, just as a note, and the public knows this, but just this was a long process to get there. The community was deeply involved. Our staff was involved in trying to come to a resolution of how to make this property the best used property for the community and for the owners as well. And so it was a long, laborious process, but we got there. And in this, as people will note from the agenda, there's also an agreement to address the signage and some other things as well that's embedded in this. When we approve these, that's going to be a part of the approval.
Yep. Okay. Well, any further discussion?
Or if we approve.
Any further discussion? I would accept a motion.
I move that we take the revised findings of facts and conclusions of law based on our meetings that we've had, and this staff has adjusted those based on that information, and approve application 2025-01-512-S and 2006-00071-DA-DM Rocky Mountain Companies.
Okay, I'll second the motion. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, next up, we have application 2025-01-403 ZCDA SPRV, David Evans and Associates. Give us a little update on this one.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, identical. Again, you moved to approve, gave us time for revised documents. This was a 40-acre site northeast of Dry Creek Ranch Plant Community. The property owner wanted to divide it up into a few lots with a private road. And this one is ready for your consideration.
All right. Any questions?
No, I think we need to note as well for people who are reading this that there's an ordinance embedded in this when we consider this, and if we approve it, and an agreement in there as well. So both of those things are listed in my motion. They are also listed there. So
All right.
to finalize the agreement.
Okay, well, you've heard the motion. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Well,
Aye.
actually, I don't think I made the motion. Did I?
Okay, make the motion then. Did make the motion, all right.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve application 2025-013-ZC-DA-S-PRV to include the variance and final development agreement that was tabled from the 10 public hearing, to give the staff time to revise the findings of fact and conclusions of law based on our discussions then.
And that's that hearing that we were here till 11:30 tonight.
Exactly.
That was that hearing.
That is correct.
Yes. Okay. All right, I'll second the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, we have resolution 3158. I'll open the public hearing on resolution 3158. Any discussion or issues with resolution 3158? This is a resolution to update the Emergency Communication Planning Committee voting membership. Okay, any discussion or questions?
Mr. Chairman, just as a note, this is to expand the communications and planning voting membership because the Midstar and CUNA fire districts were represented by Eagle, and so this separates out so that Midstar, CUNA, and Eagle, all three will have positions on our emergency planning committee, which they are growing. Initially, when they were put together, they were small and Eagle could represent them, but now they've expanded their scope based on the communities of CUNA and STAR growing, and so it's appropriate that they now have individual membership on that committee to help us make decisions on emergency planning.
Absolutely. Okay. Any other discussion? Okay, hearing none, I'll close the public hearing on resolution 3158 and call for a motion.
I move to approve resolution 3158 as listed on the agenda.
All right, second the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, thanks. Okay, do we have clerk's office here? Yeah, here we go. Clerk's office is here.
Jeremy, Commissioner Daly, good morning.
Brody.
Short update on our end, and that's just to wish you and your office and our peers amongst the county a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We've done as best we can to get people off the front line and out of court to go be with their friends and families and still serve the public, so we're trying to give them a breather and enjoy the holiday season. We look at January, February, the upcoming months and the projects and the evolution of our office, and this is gonna be another epic year, so we're gonna take a couple day breather and hit it hard.
Well, good. No elections coming up, is there?
Not till May, but we're already in mode, believe it or not.
Okay. Any other questions from the clerk's office?
We again do the same thing that he just did, wish everybody a happy holidays and Merry Christmas this week and Happy New Year next week.
And this is Christmas Eve.
Hard to believe, but it's here.
Yes. Yes, all right, well, thank you. Well, you have a couple of catering permits and a new license. I'd accept the motion on the catering permits, new licenses.
I move to approve the 2 new licenses and the license transfers as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the appropriate documents on behalf of the board.
I'll second the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, next up, we have the Claims Journal. Any issues or questions on the Claims Journal?
No.
I'll accept the motion.
I move to authorize payment of the Claims Journal dated December 19th, 2025.
Okay, I'll second the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, thank you. Anyone here from the treasurer's office? Nope, no one's here from the treasurer's office. We do have this weed and pest certificate of use for purchase of fuel from Conrad and Bischoff for the fuel depot. Any questions on the purchase of the fuel? Hearing none, I would accept the motion.
I move to approve the certificates of state use of purchase fuel from Conrad and Bischoff, Christensen Incorporated, as listed on the agenda, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Okay, I'll second the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, we have some agreements, from interim agreements for Expo Idaho. We have a number of them, 10, I believe. Any questions or issue on any of the events? I see we have some roller derby going on. Any other questions?
No, just as a note, that, again, based on our process of review, that we appreciate the fact that Expo Idaho is using that facility. They're out there getting people, and these are examples of the kinds of things we do out of there is a review process there as well. You don't just take people and plug them into the Expo Idaho and use our facilities. We review them and go through the process of reviewing people that are gonna be using our facilities, and this is the current list of
These are the contracts.
proposed. So if you're ready for a motion,
I'm ready for a motion.
I move to authorize the chair to sign the event, the 10 events at Expo Idaho as listed on the agenda.
Okay, I'll second the motion. If there is no further discussion, I will call for the question. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have Barber Park and Education and Event Center. We have one agreement on the Education Event Center. Any questions? Hearing none, I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve the Parks and Waterways Barber Park Event Center agreement as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Okay, I'll second the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now we have 8 agreements. These are multiple agreements. They've been reviewed by our lawyers and by us. Any questions? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion to approve the agreements.
Just a couple. One in particular, because we're working through all the cities to get agreements to development impact fees, which is, as we all know, impact fees are helping new things pay for things that, so that the current taxpayers don't have to pay for all the development. One of those B is the Star City, for fees in the jail in the corner, and these are just county things, the jail in the coroner's office. And then the other one on F is the, people need to note the victims, the Ada County Victim Center. That's an important part of our community that there as well, where we have some things we're doing over there for tenant improvements. So those just two to note. People should look at all of them if they want to know what some of
Here,
these
B
agreements
is an intergovernmental agreement, and joint powers agreement between Ada County and Save Star for the collection and expenditures of development impact fees for the jail and corner. This is for, so the growth can partially pay for growth.
Right.
That is. All right, I'd accept the motion.
I move to approve the 8 agreements as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the appropriate documents on behalf of the board.
Okay, any other discussion? I'll second the motion. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, we have weekly indigent items. Is there any issues or discussion on the weekly indigent items? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
I move to accept the recommendations of the Indian Services staff as listed on the summary of cases dated December 23rd, 2025, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board. I almost said 2024.
Oh, boy. Okay, I'll second the motion. Any further discussion? We have reviewed the staff's work, and this is just approving it. Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Any other business need to be brought before the board? Nope. We are adjourned. Well, good morning. Today is the 23rd day of December. The time is 9:25. The Board of Commissioners is acting as the Board of the Emergency Medical Services District is in session. Commissioner Daley and myself.
You can't see.
Oh well. Commissioner Daley and myself are present. Commissioner Davidson is absent. We also have with us
John Blake, paramedics.
Elizabeth Duncan, Communications.
and real IT guy. Okay, do we have any changes to the agenda, Madam Clerk?
We do not.
We do not. Okay, first item up is a approval of the claims journal. I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve the EMS Claims Journal for December 19th, 2025.
Second motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, we have two agreements. Any question or discussion about the two agreements? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
I move to approve the two agreements, AMS agreements number 31114 and agreement number 311191 as listed on the agenda, and authorize the chair to sign the appropriate documents on behalf of the board.
Okay, I'll second the motion. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, now the best part of the meeting, the EMS update.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, Commissioner Daley. The only thing I have for you is to let you know of our recent communication and connection with our system partners, hospitals and other resources, to discuss our response to the defunding of the systems or the care associated with folks that have severe mental illness in the state. And so far, what we've come down to, or what really where we have landed, is just that communication, connection, and monitoring. I think most people acknowledge that these folks being cared for as they are, they don't respond to other clinical treatment modes. When not cared for in this way, those services that they're going to need are going to come from other places, and that's what we're anticipating. Somebody said the other day in one of our meetings, yesterday in one of our meetings, that, well, I guess we'll know soon, because many of these folks will decompensate in about 30 days. And so it's going to be some time after the first of the year when we, along with many of the other folks, are going to find out what is going to be needed. I think some of the sentiment is that this is one of the things that you don't get out of paying for. You decide whether you pay for it in a tailored way on the front end, or whether the resources of your community that are going to need to also be involved also will overwhelm those costs. I don't pretend to know what those numbers are, but it does appear that some of this will create a burden for a variety of resources across the state.
Yes, Mr. Chairman?
Yeah, go ahead.
I saw the figure. Do we have a kind of, there's like 5,400 statewide or something?
Mr. Chair, Commissioner Daley, I apologize. I don't know the exact number of people that are being followed or being managed, being cared for, receiving this care. I'm sorry, I don't have that figure.
It was when I saw the figure, it was a much larger figure than it's going to be difficult, I guess.
I think it was it is a telling message when the Association of Sheriffs react quickly and loudly to this, to acknowledge that this is going to be a burden they bear, and the difficulty there is that while they are well intended, even emergency rooms, everybody's well intended, the tools available to them are not always a bit tailored or adequate. Yeah, that is correct, kind to manage this. And so we, along with our partners, are going to monitor and react in the way we can.
And I think it's important that you mentioned that, so that the public needs to know that that's a clear need that we're all going to have to process a way to address.
Yeah.
collectively, we're gonna have to do that.
Okay,
That's all I have for you.
all right, well, thank you. Is there any other business that needs to be brought before the board? You got your new hire, did you? Your new second in command?
Not yet.
Not yet.
That-
You're
that
still
is-
working on it, huh?
That is still in process.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas, we'll be adjourned. Thank you.